Hello, hopefully you guys are having you had a good weekend and that you did fine last week. You should have either finished your Angry Birds cartoon or you should have done Hour of Code. So hopefully you got to do one or both and we're ready to move on. So now we're moving on to Photoshop. And the first assessment is a bunch of skills that you'll learn in Photoshop and you will create a final product. So I'm going to go over a little bit with you the final product. The final product will be a shoe ad. So you're going to your design can be any style, color. It can do anything as long as it has not been invented or used before. It's a new shoe that does not yet exist, so that you can do a unique logo and slogan and go on from there. Your ad must contain a slogan. Does everybody know what a slogan is? Think of a slogan. How about, I'm loving it. Just do it. Those are slogans. Slogans are something that when you say it, you're going to remember that company or that time. You have to name your shoe. Can't just be named the car shoe or the water shoe. You need to come up with a cute name. The third thing you need is a logo. A logo is something that when you see it, just like a slogan, when you hear it, you know something. A logo is when you see it, you know what company it is. So the Golden Arches, the check mark, the Starbucks lady. You would know that if you just saw it. Everybody knows what it is. Your ad also must have the Z shape, which we're going to talk about in a minute so you understand. But I want you to know it cannot have anything copyrighted. So you can't steal somebody's logo. You change it. You need to draw it and do it yourself. This third thing, it has to be appropriate and positive. We do not need anything negative going on, just a positive type shoe. I had one year, I had a kid who wanted to do the smelly shoe. Why anybody would want that is beyond me, but it has to be positive and appropriate. This will be your IB criterion B, which is developing skills. So you're developing skills as both a creator of or an advertiser and your Photoshop skills. So let's get into the Z shape. Okay, so look at this ad. I'll give you 30 seconds. Can you tell me what this ad is for? Just by looking at the ad. I know that it's an old ad, I get it, but what do you think? Okay, in the past, people have said it's about summer camp, about archery, about the country, but it's really about a bus. It is the Greyhound bus. I don't know how many of you have heard that, but it is the Greyhound bus. If you can look at an ad and it does not tell you right away what it is about, it's not a good ad. There are also some other quote unquote rules when it comes to ads. Okay, so here's the Z shape. When you read, if you were reading this, you start on the left, you go across, you come down, and then you go across again. It is the Z shape. Okay, it is a backward Z, yes, I get it, but it is a Z shape. And our eyes start way young. We're young, young, young when we start doing that. And I know that it's going to be, you're going to say, oh no, I don't do that. But I guarantee you, before I said this, if I would have watched your eyes, anytime a website came up or something, it is just habit that you start in the left, you're going to scan and end up in the bottom right. So this is what they call the Z shape, and it's because English speakers read from left to right, and advertisers know this rule, so they play to it. So there's the Z. We're going to start here. We're going across here. We get to see our slogan. We're going to go down. We see our product. You go across and you get to see the name. So do you see how the Z shape comes into that? So we're going to do a couple more just so that you really understand it. Okay, so I'll give you a few seconds. Can you find the Z shape in here? Can you tell what this is about? All right, well, I hope that you guys said, yes, there is a Z shape, because you're going to start here and you're going to read the name. This is also the slogan underneath it, which is fine. You don't have to put things in certain places. You just have to have the shape. So you're going to go across and you're going to follow this leg down to see the shoe that this is actually selling. You're going to go down to a random bird, and the only thing that I can say about it is that naturalizer means outdoors. So therefore, they put a bird and they're outdoors. And then you're going to go across the bottom and you're going to see the slogan and you're going to see the price. So this does have the Z shape. Okay, let's do a couple more. Is there a Z shape? Well, I'm going to go with about half of you said yes and half of you said no. It does have the Z shape. I know it doesn't look like it because it's all going straight down, but think about it. I'm going to read. I'm going to go across the shoe that's got the product that I want to sell, and then I'm going to go across the bottom and see the slogan and the logo. So it does not have to be left, center, right. It can have this effect to it. It's just, what does your eye do when you look at it? So this does have the Z shape. This one's pretty easy, I hope. You're going to go across the top. You're going to follow the lady down. It's selling some kind of cream. So there's what you're selling. And then it's going to go across and see your slogan and your name / logo, etc. How about this one? Does it have a Z shape? No, it does not have a Z shape. I'm going to start here and I'm going to go over here to some random trees. I'm going to go straight down across what they're trying to sell or advertise, and then you go down to, and you're going to go across, and it has all of this stuff here. So it is not the Z shape. All right, so okay, here we go. Is it a good ad? Hopefully you're going to say yes, because I got a name, I got a product, I got a slogan, I got a logo. I am doing the Z shape. Can't be much more obvious than that. How about this one? Do you think it has the Z shape? It's square or rectangle. So are you going to automatically say it doesn't? Or are you going to remember the Nike ad? So it does, because I'm going to start over here